It's the technology that makes 3D look distinctly old hat, and it's being developed by computer scientists here at the University of Warwick.
This is the Warwick multi-camera studio, in which we've got, as you can see as we go round, a number, quite a large number in fact, 48 digital video cameras, all pointing at a subject performing in the space, and the others capturing the view from different points of view. We're able to reconstruct the appearance of the performer or the performers who are doing whatever they're doing in this room from any point of view. That's known as free viewpoint video. And it means that not only can you reconstruct from the exact locations of the individual cameras in the room, but you can reconstruct the view from points that don't have a camera at them.
We had a dance artist come into the studio and we captured a short sequence of her performing a dance using the 48 cameras. And this is the rendering we generate from those cameras. So obviously I can rotate this view through 360 degrees if I wish. And there's no restriction on where we can put this camera, so for instance I can go entirely underneath her or entirely above her.
So, what are the limitations of existing 3D technology?
3D technologies currently tend to use marker systems. So a person would wear a black suit with some white blobs, and cameras can pick up the white blobs very easily. So that's why they tend to use them. So you can triangulate, you can figure out from the white blob, if you can find it in two cameras, you can decide where that blob is in 3D space just using a simple triangulation. Well, the limitation is that these cameras that actually track the white blobs, they are extremely expensive. They're very high frame rates, so they can capture thousands of frames a second. You take the input directly from the video streams and it produces a 3D model automatically for you. So there's no intermediate artist taking the data and creating the model. The model is generated directly by the cameras.
Professor Wilson and his team believe their technology has a whole range of potential uses.
This is the next phase, we feel, in the development of broadcasting. It opens up many possibilities for even providing viewers with an interactive capability of changing their point of view of a scene, a performance or whatever, during the course of the performance.
Another possible use is in medical training. So if you capture a sequence of a surgeon performing a complex operation, you might not have the right angle to see the exact incision, say, that you wanted. So you can spin the view round and take a look at the scene from a more useful angle.
To help explore possible applications, the team has already joined forces with the Department of Theatre Studies.
Roland Wilson approached us in the Theatre Studies department because he felt that artists would be ideal material to capture with the technology. Performing artists, of course, are among the people who have the most developed physical and vocal skills to experiment and test the system. It could have the same significance potentially of the shift from still image to moving image in film, because the capacity for capturing the moving human figure is just expanded into 4 dimensions, and in such a way that the viewer on the screen can navigate around the moving performer as if they were in the same room. One part of this is to capture major internationally acclaimed performing artists from different cultures from around the world, and to get short cameos, 20-minute cameos, of the routines that they use regularly in their performances, so that we can compare one culture with another to see if theories about there being an international language of movement in performance and in theatre may be true or not.
Professor Davis is also trying to interest theatre companies in using the technology.
Who are they? Huh? Who are you?
We are you.
We're not you, we're we. But you look just like me.
Well, I am you, and you are me, and we are all together.
Forkbeard Fantasy has already expressed an interest. It's a company which has pioneered the use of video and animation in live performances.
We do a lot of exhibitions, interactive exhibitions as well, where we have things that people can operate. And I think immediately, having not heard very much about it, but immediately I began to think, oh, that would make a fantastic installation piece for a start, where the audience could walk round, people in the gallery could walk round and see these things happen, and then also interact with them, because I gather that you can actually manipulate the characters in the system, and that sounds fascinating. I think definitely come back and try things out. That's usually the way we work, experimentation.